Hey everybody, Joe here, back again. It is the first of the month as I'm recording this. Probably gonna try to put this out later today. And it's a new month, time for some new pickups. It's kind of funny, almost everything this month is on a Sony console. I've done months where it's almost all Nintendo, but never almost all Sony. And that's kind of amusing to me, at least. Not a ton of stuff, but most of it I got for dirt cheap. Gonna start off with the PlayStation 1 games here. Got a collection of Activision games here. That's actually what it says, a collection of Activision games. Sorry if that light's reflecting here. You know, small room. Gotta get creative with my lighting solutions. This is actually still completely sealed. Even has the little non-punched out hang tag thing on the back. And you know what? This only goes for about $5, whether it's open or whether it's sealed. So I'm going to leave it shut. All the games on this I can emulate because they're all like Atari 2600 titles. They're easy to emulate. I can emulate it on, what, 3 or 4 different machines that I have? Yeah. Okay, then I got a bunch of wrestling games this month. I mean, PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but I always enjoyed the games. As you know, in April I like to throw a wrestling-themed video out there. It gets a lot of views. People seem to like it. Power Move Pro Wrestling. This is the Americanized version of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Telko Matsuden. Would have been cooler to get the version with the New Japan license, but you know what? Still, it's a neat game. This was kind of a predecessor to a lot of the Aki games that were on the N64, because it's a kind of a similar engine, I believe. Anyway, moving on. SmackDown 1. SmackDown 2 is way better, but I don't have a copy of SmackDown 1 until now. I used to have it way back in the day, but got rid of it. Okay, WCW Thunder. Case is in rough shape, but I don't really care. It's not really a good game. Just, you know, got it for laughs. Both Nitro and Thunder were terrible. And speaking of terrible, this one's not as bad as those two. This was the, what, first of the two games for WCW that EA made. That's a WCW Mayhem. Yes, it's just a loose disc in a slimline case. I've got a big CD binder for my loose disc games. I'll throw that in there. And then some PlayStation 2 ones. I don't really get into much PlayStation 2 games, but I got SmackDown Just Bring It and SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Never played any of them, but I heard that they're even better than SmackDown 2, so worth a look. Alright, now, I got an Xbox 360 game only because it's dirt cheap. Of course it's dirt cheap. I think this is regarded as possibly the worst 360 game ever made, and that's Duke Nukem Forever. I've just been dying to see how terrible it is, so yes, I bought a copy. I used to love the PC version way back when of Duke Nukem 3D. Heck, even those crappy platformers that came before Duke 3D, even they were pretty darn fun. Lastly, I got myself a PlayStation Portable Model 2001. It was a refurb, but there was a little bit of damage to the disc door, so I don't have to look at it. I put the extended battery on it. I think the extended battery was about, what, 15 bucks at Amazon, maybe a little less than that. Paid 50 for the refurbished system, which, like I said, other than the little damage to the back door, it was in excellent shape. Of course, since I put the extended battery on the back of it, I have to take the whole thing off, and it's a pain in the ass to load a disc in it, but I don't see myself buying too many of the disc games. Most of the stuff I'm probably either going to buy on the PlayStation Store or load it to the memory card, if you know what I'm talking about. If you're not familiar, these things, not unlike the Nintendo Wii, the original Wii, are the most user-friendly to hack and then run emulators on, run homebrew software on, pirate games on. Not that I'm probably going to do any of that. Also, another thing, there's ways to rip the ISOs from PS1 games and make them bootable on here. Probably what I'm going to do, because PS1 games are pretty darn cool. We need to play something on the go. And I did pick up one UMD game for the PSP, and that's Dracula X Chronicles. Of course I was going to get the Castlevania game. That shouldn't surprise anybody. It's October now. I know I abandoned the theme month gimmick that I was going to do this year. I might pick that back up with October. because, you know, Halloween's coming up. Love this time of year. Fall, all that cool stuff. I'm actually going to be starting a second YouTube channel in the coming probably month or two, maybe less, maybe more, who knows. Me and my friend Dan, possibly some of my other friends, we're going to get together and we're going to start doing some Let's Plays on another channel. And I thought it might be fun to do. Probably going to kick it off with something not too fancy or anything like that, probably like Ninja Turtles. Anyway, thought that would be cool. Hope you guys think it's going to be cool. Hope you've enjoyed the pickups. As you know, I'll be back doing them again next month. Also, keep tuned for the rest of this month because there's plenty more great videos to come. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.